Alright, we're back. And yeah, the Skype thing's gone. Anyway, before I continue, let me just, allow me to just explain how the Dark World works. Hang on. This is probably the best way to do it. Every 8 times you change screen, it changes back. Basically, imagine Trilby has like an invisible anxiety meter that goes up 1 every time you change change screens. And when it goes to between 8 and 10 or something, the hotel changes. And when you take a pill, hang on, I found take. Oh, it's not doing the weird thing this time. Oh well. And well, yeah, you change as soon as you go through the doors. However, sometimes you can hallucinate after taking a pill. And it's not happening this time. As I stared around at the surrounding room began to blur until only the painting was in focus. I fancied I could hear the creaks and whispers of the old Manor's hallways. I felt a bizarre urge to reach out and touch the painting. Well, let's do it. As I stepped closer, I could feel sound becoming muffled and my head spinning, as if it was about to faint. My hand, as if pulled by an invisible string, reached out towards the clumsy brush strokes. Yes, this is a flashback. Knocking. Master Matthew? Sir Roderick has requested your presence in the trophy room. Thank you, James. And would you be so good to inform him that I will now be retiring for the night? Very good, James. Ah, there you are, boy. Let me introduce my son, Matthew. Hello. This is my friend, Mr. Smith. He is an expert on African tribal art. Well, just a scholar. Hardly even that. It's just someone with an interest in the subject. And he has offered to assess the figurine I brought back from my travels. I wasn't aware you had a family, Sir Roderick. Is your wife home too? Oh shit. Regrettably, Belinda is no longer with us. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, quite alright. You couldn't have known. She succumbed to illness shortly after Matthew was born. I finished the painting you showed me, Father. Mr. Smith, well, what do you think of the It's an intriguing little puzzler, actually. The design is reminiscent of a few Central African tribal gods I'm aware of. But to be honest, I've never seen anything like this before. May I ask how you acquired it? I'm glad you asked. It was 20 years ago, when I was a younger man, on my first travels in the Dark Continent. We were travelling along the west coast when our bearers spotted a ship that had run aground. It was an English clipper named the Sea Angel, and a short exploration had revealed that every single crewman had just disappeared. Of course, we immediately sent a letter to the nearest embassy to report the finding. But the point ah, crap. Be right back. Sorry, I had to get the door. But the point is, lowest deck, lol. But how do you account for there being an African tribal car in a British vessel? We are confused as you are. It must have been a slave trading vessel, but there must have been a Negro on the crew. It has been a personal mystery of mine ever since. I was hoping you could shed a little light on the matter. There's more to tell. I haven't even begun to recount the strange events that have surrounded this artifact. Would you care for a glass of brandy? Matthew, fetch the brandy from the kitchen and thing. Also, have you noticed that three certain items in here that might catch attention? You know that, that big machete, big apron, and that welding mask, possibly. Yeah. Take brandy. Bang bang. Hello. Haven't tried to speak to me in a while. I did another paint today. I showed it to Father and he said it was promising. I was trying to tell him about you, but he never listens. He hasn't knocked for me in so long I was beginning to wonder. Hey, do you want to see my painting? I'm just not sure how I'll get through the door. Well, like this. Light painting under door. I'm pushing the painting under your door, okay? Just give it back when you're finished. How dare you, sir! You intrude my hospitality and insult my judgment? That's Father. Get out of my house, you worm! I'd better see what's the matter. Father? Oh, it's you. Father, what happened? I heard shouting. An old fool told me some rubbish about my figurine. Said that the only tribe it could have came from all died in slavery years ago. Actually had the nerve to accuse me of buying from a forger. What are you apologising for? Where's that damn brandy? I got it here. Give it to me. I'll go back to my room, Father. Show me your painting. Father? You said you had a painting. Show it to me. Because... Oh, why not? Out of it. Because I gave it to the boy behind the door. Ugh, that horrible silence there, just... As Trilby... Sorry, no, as Yahtzee actually says in the commentary of this, you can just feel what is just about to happen. Because, I mean, you know what's going to happen anyway. It's just, you can just feel the gears turning in his head. Father, what are you doing? Three doors here. On closer examination, it looked like the forbidden door was hanging ajar. Was Sir Roderick through there? Matthew was confused by his own reluctance. He had longed to see what was beyond this door his entire life, but now, given the chance, he was struck with fear. He peered cautiously through and saw a set of rough stone steps leading down to some sort of basement. I should have done this the moment you came into this world, demon child. May God forgive me for having a part of your creation. Father? What are you doing? Do you see what you've done? I didn't want him to see this. Do you see what you've done? Father, no, Father! Bo! Ah! I'm sorry, my apologies to your boy, but I couldn't resist. He looked so lost in his painting, I don't think he even saw me come in. What? Is everything alright, Terry? Yeah, everything's fine. Just for a moment I thought I saw... Never mind. So now by talking about you after you ran out of the room. I said you seemed like something was making you terribly anxious. Frankly, I still think that's the case. I'm okay, I am. Well, you're sure. I was certain, my mind was not playing tricks on me. I had been back there in Defoe Manor, looking through the eyes of Matthew Defoe. I'd seen the events that had created John Defoe. I saw his death at the hands of Sir Roderick, that terrible violent end that would bring him back as that awful wraith. But somehow, seeing that event, it was clear to me that there was more to this than the ghost of one retired youth. There had been something very wrong about that idol, even before it was used to destroy John Defoe. A name stood out in my memory: the Sea Angel. The name of the ship which Sir Roderick had found in the figurine. Now I had a lead. Professor, do you know anything about a ship called the Sea Angel? You know, it's funny you should mention that name. A really old wooden chisel among the Defoe Manor artifacts. The words Sea Angel are carved into the handle. Where is this chisel? Out on the display in the convention hall next to the dining room. What's this all about, Terry? It's nothing, it's just a little side project my clients want me to get into. Thank you for your help. No problem. Take care of yourself. I'm gonna say now.